Hello world, hello world. Welcome back to my channel. Call me Biz. Ron White, all right. A lot of y'all have told me this guy is funny. Said he's hilarious. Check him out. So I got this one. This is Ron White. I got thrown out of a bar. Just the title alone is funny. Being thrown out of a bar is hilarious because it never happens in a calm manner. Anyways, look, if y'all enjoy this content, hit that subscribe button. It does help us out. Like the video if you like the video. Leave a comment, all right? Let me know you were here, all right? Even if you ain't got nothing to say, just be like, I was here. And I appreciate that. No more ghost watching, all right? Let's go ahead and watch.
I got thrown out of a bar in New York City.
New York?
Now, when I say I got thrown out of a bar, I don't mean somebody asked me to leave. We walked to the door together, and I said, bye, everybody, I gotta go. 6 bouncers hurled me out of a nightclub like I was a Frisbee. Those big old bouncers that go home every night, watch Roadhouse and beat off. You know what I'm talking about? Patrick Swayze's hitting another guy.
They get off on that?
I'm wearing a hat. I walk into a bar with a hat on. This guy real pissy goes, took off the hat. I'm like, what's the deal? He goes, I'll tell you what the deal is. Faggots in this area wear hats. We're trying to keep them out of a club. I'm like, oh, really? The only way we could tell down south is if they have their hair cut like yours.
Oh, clapback season. Clapback season.
And he got all pissed. But he walked away, and I took the hat off, and like an hour later, I'd been drinking, and I forgot. You ever forget? It happened to me. I put the hat back on. The guy comes over to me. Now, I'm between 6'1" and 6'6", depending on which convenience store I'm leaving.
What?
I weigh 235 pounds. This guy comes over to me, poking me in the shoulder with 2 fingers, says, you're out of here. I'm like, I don't think so, Scooter.
Scooter.
And I was wrong. They hurled my ass. And then they squared off with me in the parking lot, and I backed down from the fight because I don't know how many of them it would have taken to whip my ass. But I knew how many they were going to use.
That's good. I'm disappointed in the audience.
It's a handy little piece of information to have right there. Overkill. Well, they called the police because we broke a chair on the way out the door, and I refused to pay for it. And the cops showed up, and at that point, I had the right to remain silent, but I didn't have the ability. The cop says, Mr. White, you are being charged with drunk in public. I was like, hi. I was drunk in a bar. They threw me into public. I don't want to be drunk in public. I want to be drunk in a goddamn bar, which is perfectly legal. Arrest them.
That's a fact.
Well, they didn't arrest them. Instead, they call in for my arrest record. There's some good news. Satellites are linking up in outer space. Computer banks at NASA are kicking on. There's a telegraph in Fritch, Texas going beep 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 beep. This part takes a while. Shorthand. Beep. Now, I told you that story to tell you this story. When I was 17 years old, I was arrested for being drunk in public.
That's a problem
for him. It seemed to be a pattern. If you knew Morse code, you would already know that. And one DWI, which was a bogus charge because it turns out they were stopping every vehicle traveling down that particular sidewalk. And that's profiling.
Traveling down that sidewalk.
I believe. And the drunken public charge and Fritz, the arresting officer, who I had literally known all my life. You know what I mean? This guy lived 4 doors down from me in a town of less than 400 people. We've met. He takes me to jail. When we get there, he asked me if I have any aliases, and I was just being a smart ass and said, yeah, they call me Tater Salad.
Tater Salad.
"17 years later in New York City, I'm handcuffed on a bench with blood coming out of my nose. And this cop goes, are you Ron Tater Salad White? You caught me. You caught the tater.
The tater.
You can take down those roadblocks now. I call my son Tater Tot. And Poot.
Yo, a DUI is not fun. Trust me. I got like 2 of them. I got 2 DUIs in the same month. One in the beginning of the month, the other one at the end of the month. Coming from the same place. Like, what the fuck? Coming from the same place. One of them, I was parked, which I learned that you can't just park on the side of the street and go to sleep. You can't do that. And I wasn't even asleep. I was on the phone. And the girl I was talking to, she's like, yo, you should have stayed over there and slept over there. I'm this type of person, right? I don't know if any one of y'all are like that. I'm the type, I want to be home. Like, that's where I want to sleep. I don't like sleeping at people's houses. I don't like friends' houses or not lay down here for. Nah, I don't do stuff like that. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna get home. That's the type. So the girl I'm talking to, she's like, man, pull over or whatever, and chill out a little bit, and dude pull up behind me. He's like, you're going to jail, buddy. Horrible time. Yo, it's not fun. I'm telling you, it's not fun. It's not fun. Now I'm so like, yo, I don't even go out and drink. I don't even try. Yo, if one of my homies I remember I went to Rhode Island, right? And my boy, he was drunk as fuck trying to go home. I'm like, bro, give me your keys, bro. Give me your keys. This shit is not worth it, bro. You do not want one of those. You don't want that on your ticket. Anyways, Ron White, it's funny. I think a lot of those jokes went over his audience's head. I like his style. He's not the funniest comedian I've seen on here, though. I've seen funnier people, but I definitely like his style. He sounds very Southern, so I wonder where he's from. Anyways, y'all let me know what's his funniest bit, all right? Let me know what's his funniest bit, and I'll check it out. And being thrown out of a bar is not fun. I've never been thrown out of a bar because I don't get the point of bars. You go into a place that's gonna charge you extra to drink with strangers. I don't get it. Have I been to a bar? Yes. Actually, they do this thing in Rhode Island where you go downtown and you bar hop. And somebody actually mapped it out of, you hit this bar, you hit this bar, you hit this bar, you hit this bar, and then you hit this bar, and then it's like you go to each bar and you get a drink. I've done that a couple of times. I don't like bars. I don't get it. And I have a lot of friends who love bars. I just don't get it. I don't like bars. I don't like clubs. And these are things I used to do, and I just don't. I never liked them while I was just there. I don't get the point of them. You ever been to a club and you're not intoxicated? It's just like, and then you're looking at the reality of what it actually is, and you're like, wow, this is a big waste of time and fucking money. A water bottle in a fucking club is like $5, right? Shit's ridiculous. Anyways, y'all let me know how you feel about it in the comment section below. Let me know what's next from Ronald White, and I got you, alright? And I'll see y'all in the next one. And guess what? You better be there. Peace.